Chapter 95 Leap of Faith with a Clear Hypothesis. Dr. Marburg was convinced they had a simple solution to the problem of stabilizing the arrival phase of Die Glocke, maintaining field stability until it had fully decomposed. If they ultimately did or did not, it was a simple experiment, one Gerhardt had already carried out 3 times now. Heinrich's team prepared the reactor whilst he had readied Gerhardt and Die Glocke. 60 minutes to test. The tannoy system rattled as the countdown was started for the experiment. In the green room, Heinrich was busy finishing off the details of dressing Gerhardt in the suit as the final touches were being made. Dr. Marburg entered. Heinrich, prepare a suit for you and I. Gerhardt's involvement will not be required. Heinrich spun on his heels and looked incredulously at his superior. What on earth was he doing here? He so rarely visited the factory floor you could count the occasions on the hands of a medieval bread thief. Dr. Marburg, I apologize, I wasn't aware you wanted to be a part of the experiment at this point in time. Dr. Marburg looked at his 2. I see, Heinrich, this is the optimum time to test our hypothesis. I have just received word from Zornkönig that the opposition will arrive shortly in New Swabia, and that he's now at least 3 days behind. Our only hope is to capture this Graham and Bouncer when they arrive. If they locate the fusion reactor and ring it will make Die Glocke redundant, the British will have a capability far in excess of Die Glocke. Heinrich considered the new information and motioned Dr. Marburg to talk privately in the corner, out of earshot of Gerhardt. Are you sure, sir? We have so few test runs. I appreciate your concern, Heinrich, but I am convinced my hypothesis is correct. We shall arrive in New Swabia and be able to both safely exit Die Glocke and be able to return to DG-001. Heinrich immediately started to undress Gerhardt, dressing himself as each piece was made available. An assistant located another suit for Dr. Marburg. Have 2 additional suits prepared. Heinrich will need our guests to be safe on our return. 45 minutes later, they were both dressed and strapped into their jump seats. In Die Glocke, spare suits were strapped into 2 more seats, ready for Graham and Bouncer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The crackling tannoy announced the immediacy of the jump. As reactor output was brought up to full power, the blue aurora appeared above Die Glocke and sparked and crackled as its raw energy tore at the fabric that tenuously held this dimension together. Slowly it descended over Die Glocke, creating the pocket in spacetime that would enable their fast travel to New Swabia. They had still to work out that theirs was not the only dimension that they could traverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire fully engulfed. Die Glocke started to shake. From outside it became slightly transparent as the doorway to the ring in Antarctica was cracked open. Turning to Dr. Marburg beside him, Heinrich started to explain, more for himself than anything else. Not long now, sir. A second later, a sudden quiet fell inside Die Glocke. Have we arrived in, Heinrich? Yes, sir, I think we have, replied Heinrich. Oh, fantastic, smiled Dr. Marburg, pleased with his creation. Come, let us look upon this fusion reactor, my friend. As Dr. Marburg released himself and went to the door, Heinrich gathered the suits. Cracking open the door, Dr. Marburg carefully crossed the threshold and looked up. The expectation was killing him. Finally, he would experience the freedom that Die Glocke could promise. Heinrich, we have a problem. What is it, sir? Replied Heinrich, rushing to the door. Looking out, he saw the problem for himself. They were still in DG-001.